We're back for game 2 of the final of the CSL Dota 2 launch tournament.
Yep, and we're here on game 2. And
We can inform you before we even get into the draft that TT have won the third place playoff.
congratulations to them.
Congratulations
And,
to them. Yes, big congratulations to them.
Yep,
Not
and
bad.
the fourth place goes to
YOLO.
YOLO. Okay, so they all get prize money, and that's good. That's good. Everybody gets lots of money.
Team pick.
Anyways,
Some really fast picks early on, I mean.
Team back.
look at from ELAB. They
Ancient
banned,
Apparition from ELAB.
they banned their own heroes. But it looks like because it was the first pick.
And they went
Bendover,
Dazzle, so they definitely don't want Ancient Apparition against Dazzle.
but they still pick up their Slardar. And
Dire team back.
we're seeing some quick bans and picks. It's like we're having a speed run this time around.
Yeah, really fast.
Yeah, and we'll see
I
how it
feel
goes.
like Bendover have some fire under their belly, like,
Yeah, I mean, after last game, I think they have something to prove here.
yeah.
Even though
I mean,
did-
they contested it. It was a relatively even game until it like all fell apart in span of 5 minutes.
yeah, I mean, in the beginning they were doing fine, getting some pickoffs, but then
Reserve time.
I mean, then they slowly started to give too much space, too much respect towards ELAB, and they got punished for that. And you need to be very aggressive with ELAB. And Reggie, he was playing that anti-mage. Didn't really expect him to be that good on and being
Dire
and
team pick.
farming and not really being as active as he does with his other heroes. And yeah, one hero I haven't seen him play so far this tournament is Broodmother, and he's pretty damn good. I've seen him play it in
Yeah.
previous tournaments.
In general, no one's playing her in this tournament. She's not getting banned.
Yeah, but he's pretty good at it. But I don't know if there was recent nerfs to the hero or anything. But I remember back in the day, he was amazing.
No, she's still popular in the Western scene, and even not so much in China, but she is still popular in the Western scene. But not just her, like Nature's Prophet. We've only seen one Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, we've only seen
He dominated. He
yeah.
got the Troll Dagon, and he was just killing everyone.
Yeah, and that was from I believe YOLO. I think so.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a Visage here.
Radiant
So
team
it looks like they're going ELAB are going back to their global sort of strat with the Visage and Slardar. Edge Apparition is not there, but we could possibly predict a Beastmaster if they hadn't picked up a Slardar already
Dire
and a
team
Visage
Hmm. Witch
with
Doctor.
a Witch Doctor. That's gonna be very annoying in team fights, and yeah, could stop ELAB in their tracks from progressing, and that those.
Oh,
constant-
it's the same strat. It's just
Beastmaster
it's just
as
Ancient
well.
Apparition is missing.
Yep, looks like it's gonna be Beastmaster. The only thing left is Invoker, so they must ban that hero off now.
Yeah,
If Bendover are
they
smart
have to.
enough. I mean, what other hero are they gonna play with that? It's gonna match. So it's gonna be a
10
Visage
seconds
played by
remaining.
Smiley Face, I believe. GH gave up playing the Dazzle.
5 seconds remaining.
Raji playing
Slardar or Beastmaster.
Reserve time.
most likely Beastmaster, and Determined's playing the carry. Or unless I got names messed up, I don't know.
No, GH is probably playing the mid.
Yeah, GH is
Yeah.
a mid, you're right. Yeah. So is it gonna be Beastmaster mid? Or are they waiting for their mid hero to be picked? I
I think it's up in the air right now.
ELAB's pick, they're good for the early game, but with towards the late game so far, I'm not really impressed with their picks. But they only have one pick to go, so that can all be changed.
Huskar band.
That's good, man.
Dire team back.
I always agree with the Huskar band. He scares me.
Phantom Lancer has been banned out by
Radiant team pick.
ELAB. Looks like they're waiting for one. I mean, Spirit Breaker is going to be played as a support. So a carry. And PL
A
would have
mid
been
or a safe lane.
most likely a safe lane. Bendover, I mean Ember Spirit must be playing mid this time around. I think we've seen Kigazor play. I'm not so sure. We have 15 seconds until reserve time, and so they have plenty of time to determine what sort of
10
strategies they might
seconds
wanna sort themselves out to it. Towards
I'm
the
guessing
game.
Ara is going on the Spirit Breaker this time.
Yeah, he did pretty well in his Earthshaker,
I
but
thought so too.
it didn't really work out for them. There was better rotations coming from ELAB, but they did really well with the Gyrocopter in the beginning of the game. I believe it was Anti-Mage leading with anti-mage and windrunner, following by the 3 cores coming from Bendover with their with uh, their net worth. So it's gonna be a different, could be a different story this time around. Elab could play the aggressiveness with the Visage. We've seen Visage being played very aggressively by Bendover. They started off with a Visage slow and some damage coming from and some nukage coming from Visage, followed by a Sunstrike and
It was nasty stuff. Like I felt bad because I felt like if I was on the other side of that, I would hate to be playing Dota.
yeah,
10
They were so good with their micro.
yeah.
And the Hawk control with the Beastmaster, I completely skipped my mind right now who was controlling Beastmaster. Ursa!
So we have an Ursa and an Invoker.
Okay,
Here
so
we go again.
why did they do that? Why did they let them have it? Are they saying like we're not afraid of that tactic?
I'm surprised. Maybe they didn't watch the game previously, the semifinals before this. But I mean, it was pretty obvious that they were going to go Invoker after
And
this.
Ara goes Witch Doctor, which is strange. It's not the type of hero I thought he would go. He's more of a like a playmaker, it seems, to these past few
Yeah,
games.
he's more of a 4, but I guess this time around you don't give it to Hamada. You're gonna be playing number 4, Spirit
I mean, if he's the 4, then who's the 5? Spirit Breaker?
I know it's hard to tell. It looks like they're gonna be sharing the burden of playing support. Scarlet is well, right now one thing's for sure. Elab is gonna have those early detection. I mean, going Ursa against the Beastmaster is one thing.
Okay, I see another element to Elab's draft now. It's an armor strat. They've got Invokers, Fire Elementals, they've got Dazzle's Weave, they've got Slardar's ulti, and guaranteed that Visage is getting a medallion. That's so much negative armor.
Yep, indeed, and they're gonna be able to take Roche quickly, even the towers quickly with the Invoker's Invoker. So,
But saying that, I think
Beastmaster will go for a quick Necronomicon, yes or no?
yes, definitely.
Okay.
I just think that Bendover still have really strong team fight.
Yeah, they do. Let's hop into the game for a second. And yep. So, you want to start off by introducing the teams?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I'll start with the Radiant this time.
Sure.
The very famous Ara playing Witch Doctor, Kekezor playing the mid Ember Spirit, Hamada playing the Spirit Breaker, Scarlet playing Ursa, and finally Poe playing Darkseer.
We've got CBS determined on the offlane Slardar. Gave up on his Dazzle. Smiley face on his Visage. And GH on the mid Beastmaster. And the safe lane Invoker Rajix. I mean, they're almost going for the identical. They're even going for the identical layout. Same lanes. Invoker was safe lane. Slardar was off. It's like I'm watching a replay.
Yep, and I'm surprised they didn't ban him out. Now you're gonna expect a mid gank coming from Visage, and whoever's mid for Elab, which is going to be he's not there. Gonna be Beastmaster? Beastmaster mid. So you're gonna see Whirling Axis followed by Visage stun, or I mean sorry slow, and some nuke, and then you're gonna see the big Sunstrike.
I actually
coming
think
into confront the
Beastmaster is quite a good mid against Ember.
Yeah, yes indeed.
I don't
His
think
axes are
Ember,
pure physical damage.
yeah, like
So that shield is not really gonna.
the thing is he has no way to remove it though, so it will do damage on him constantly.
Yep, and it'll be up to him to control all that. A little smiley face.
Beautiful paintings by Ursa. That's what Ursa would draw if he had a paintbrush.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
So I guess this is a bathroom break pause.
Yep. It looks like nobody. There's not gonna be any first blood here before the horn unless.
I want you to be honest with me, Amr. Do you see this being a 2-0?
I mean, what Bendover need to do is deny Elab space. And by that I mean by closing down on the Visage, and I guess you have plenty of space for your mid to take down the Beastmaster. Because right now we're gonna see a free foaming Visage in the beginning. He's gonna start.
Yeah, I just feel like Elab don't really have early ganking or fighting potential, and you can bully them.
Yeah. Like Visage won't really come into full effect until he's level 3-ish, level 2. And then that's where things start to get ugly. But yeah. Anyways, to remind whoever has just joined us that this is a final, best of 3. Game 1 has been taken by Elab. This is the second game. First place gets 8,000. Second place gets 4,000. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this game turns out.
You know, the more I look at it, the more I think that Ember, I would consider going Manta style with Ember this game. You don't see it a lot, but the Manta, first of all, if a Sunstrike's about to hit you, you Manta out of it, you split the damage into 3. The Manta will take off Slardar's debuff, it will take off the slow from Visage. I believe it even takes off Weave.
Yeah, so I mean, it is a possible.
He's an agility hero at the end of the day. It gives him some tankiness, some intelligence. I just think it's a really, really good item this game.
Elab saying he doesn't like his draft, but they've already won with this draft before. But I mean, this could be a different case with Bendover. They could possibly win. Some time for both teams to.
All right, we're ready to go.
Looks like we're ready to go.
They're just doing some trash talking, acting like they hate their drafts when Elab face rolled with almost this identical draft before.
So let's see what happens now.
Manta style. I'm sticking to it.
Heavy pinging here.
30 seconds to battle.
They don't seem too nervous.
See what I mean. So far, I guess the majority of the Radiant are waiting here in front of the Ancient Rune, and Invoker might be caught out if he.
I don't think he can make that
doesn't really
mistake.
have any region either, but he does have a Dazzles, which will be able to heal
The battle
the whole life if
begins.
needed. GH picks
No
up.
regen whatsoever.
So, excuse me.
He has no regen whatsoever.
Yep.
So,
And I think he's confident that.
so he's probably going Quas first. I mean, the standard Invoker
buys it
build
now.
these days is 1-1-1, and then you go down your path.
Hamada and Ra camping right there, waiting for the opportune moment for Invoker to come by, possibly die. Gave up is gonna be coming late, so if this lane gets pushed any closer,
Yeah,
Casket comes in and will that really help at all? A very aggressive
a
charge
little
here
bit sloppy,
coming
but they're
from
gonna get
Hamada.
this first
It
blood.
looks like that he's gonna get a first blood, and Raji is gonna fall.
yeah.
First blood goes towards Bendover, and that was very aggressive. And this is what
That wasn't about execution, that was about heart.
and that was exactly what they needed right there to you know, apply some pressure towards Invoker, and I guess I mean, I don't know if I should say this, but I guess they knew that the pick was coming.
Ooh,
It looks like a
Ursa
Cassie does
can
come in,
do
and
some
Ursa's
damage.
eating through Smiley Face. Determined is on the chase now, but he's gonna be able to get away safely. Are they gonna continue on to this Visage who's currently stuck on the store? I mean,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
it looks like a stun here. I mean, there's just constant fighting back and forth. It's gonna be a very interesting lane. A charge,
He's
and
dead.
he's gonna fall. That's 2 kills already.
Wow.
Elab slowly falling apart, but I mean, I'm sure they'll be able to get back into this game as they have previously. So 2 very important kills here.
Ember getting quite low in mid. I'm not sure what happened there.
So Ember Spirit getting low on med, but he'll be able to regen up. I think
Does he have a bottle?
His body will. It
Ah,
has itself.
salve. How much money does he have? How close is he? Oh, he's still pretty far.
Yeah, his current goal is pretty far, but right now, let's take a look at the last hits. The beast is doing wonders right now. The boar, sorry.
Who this?
And right now, this bottom lane is most interesting at the moment, as you can see.
Ursa's only on 3 last hits. I guess that's the downside.
Yeah, but they've got some kills, as you can see. Actually, 1 assist. So I guess he's fine.
I was confused when I saw Ara on the Witch Doctor because he's not really a hero that makes that many plays early
Looks
on.
like we might have a charge here. Onto gave up bull, catch him off guard as well.
Oh, they're gonna get Dazzle. He's dead.
Dazzle. Oh, he stopped.
He was gonna connect with the stun.
Yeah, no. But was this gonna?
No, they're not gonna get it.
That was so close. If he only would pass him. For
Yeah,
just a bit,
he just had to wait.
Looks like Visage. Witch Doctor falls. Sorry,
No, Witch
Visage
Doctor gets
falls,
another kill.
and that's slowly but surely gonna help him.
That's 2 kills, 1 assist, and 2 kills, 1 deny. two last hits, 1 deny.
So that's very good news here. GH might be in trouble here in the mid lane. Very fast teleport coming in from Visage.
That's high
to
level
prevent
play.
anything from happening. Looks like Kekazor could be in trouble. However, he
I
can
think he should be
use
fine.
steering chains to get him out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
I'm surprised he didn't use his fire shield just to in case.
Sunstrike, but yet again, a killing spree
What
here on
is
Witch Doctor.
happening?
He's
Ara has really shown up this tournament.
Yep, and he's done well so far this game. Last game, he was alright. He didn't do any faults, but he wasn't as aggressive as he was right now. Scarlet trailing behind in the net worth department, even though he hasn't had the best. Well,
I think he's relatively happy with where he's at right now.
Yeah, especially.
The Ursa can.
No, GH could be in big trouble here. It looks like
Not
a Cascade
Ara
is gonna
again.
fly, and it looks like a Sunstrike is gonna possibly get a kill on Hamada, but the healing ward there.
Ara goes down.
But Ara goes down, and he does get a significant amount of money there, around 400 gold, just because of the death of the Witch Doctor, which was very costly. But he does fall regardless, so that's some time. And Kikizor does not get the last hit on the board either. In the meantime, we have Orange there in big trouble. Visage almost falls for the 3rd time this time around, but I think they're gonna be able to kite him around. And
oh, yeah, he gets a salve off.
To back to normal, and it looks like a Cascade
Ara.
does bounce off Raji and does not continue
this is
any
gonna
further.
hurt.
However, Poe is gonna fall most likely. Ara is in very deep territory here.
Spirit Breaker still coming
It
in.
looks like
Double
Raji could
stun.
be in big trouble. Is there anything he can throw out to help?
That's 1 bash.
But that stun right there is not really gonna help much. Cassia is online for Ara if he decides
hoping
to use
one
it,
of them
but
turns
he is
around.
chasing him down. It looks like the charge is gonna continue, and will he be able to do anything here against Visage,
I
who
think
is
he's
in
got him.
low HP? And he's gonna hit him once,
Yeah, he
and
does.
he does confirm that kill. No movement from the mid lane, but instead Kikizor does pick up the double damage rune, and he's gonna try to outlane this GH on the
Beastmaster's
mid.
last
Beastmaster
hitting
doing
has
pretty
been
damn
on
well.
point.
Yep, and healing himself up on Slardar, basically isolating the Ursa from getting any last hits. As you can see, he is being very aggressive here against the Slardar, who does have a stun. Who is ahead of him? Kikizor is in big trouble. Sunstrike does land, but he does get away safely at the last second.
The boar kills him.
The boar does get the last hit in the end. Hamada just tried to save him, but the boar does all the damage for him.
I mean, if Ara has been the player of the tournament for Bendover, then GH in the mid with the Beastmaster has been the MVP for ELAB.
And he does get a double kill, and GH is in very low HP. But that was close, and they don't really need to make these kinds of losses anymore. Let's take a look at the net worth. Beastmaster is just getting out of control.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to see a very fast Necrobook, or a Scepter even, if he decides to. But Kekizor is back in the mid. Looks like they'll be interesting to getting him. Could they have overextended
I think they
here?
can get him. I think they
I
can
know,
get him.
steering chains, and looks like he'll
But
be
that
able to...
boar,
Oh,
that boar is
that boar,
just...
that slow, doing so much right now. And it looks like
Ara's going down
Ara's
here.
gonna fall.
He's basically sacrificing himself. He doesn't want his Ember to die. Spirit Breaker
Hamada
comes
coming in way
I don't
too
know if this is... Well, Ember's back. Casually running in. A stun should be coming here.
No, you.
Okay, that was strange decision making, to be honest.
That was not the smartest of ideas. He came in late, and then they decided to stop attacking.
He was switching targets mid-fight.
Exactly. Left. I mean, if they focused on Slardar, maybe they could have got a kill on him, but instead he decides to charge on somebody else. In the meantime, top lane, it looks like gave up will not fall. He does use a Shallow Grave at the last second. He'll be able to TP. And that was very precious for that. In the meantime, Scarlet there. And Volker gets a Sunstrike
In mid.
in mid.
I'm guessing the roar was used.
Yeah, and now you see a charge from Hamada to try to focus on him. It looks like Raji,
They should
there's
get
no
this.
way he can get out of this. Unless you have a TP coming in. And a bounce on Visage
Oh,
to make things worse.
that was just
and
such
same on
bad
Slardar.
timing,
Slardar will
that
not be able
cast.
to finish off his animation. The cast is doing so much work. Poe is in big trouble, however, and he will most likely fall. But there's continued assault here on Determined, and there's nobody else following.
That
Is there going to be a one-on-one
and
here?
this is questionable
And
why
looks like
Slardar are trying to
a
fight
double
that.
kill there. A very, very expensive double kill. Ara getting well-needed amounts of kills there. He's doing a very good job. Let's look at the recap.
They're
1K
TPing
gold
on
going to
Ara's
TP.
head.
It looks like the casket will get no unlucky bounces this time. Sunstrike does fail, which is really unlikely coming from Raji. He's doing a very good job on him. In the meantime, this space created for Scarlet, who's doing really, really well. It looks like he'll be getting his Vlads
I mean,
soon.
if you were given a scenario where your Ursa could farm, free farm, and Beastmaster could free farm, who would you choose?
exactly.
Ursa every day of the week.
Every day. It looks like Hamada is changing right there on Boku.
He
No
finally
no
gets
detection.
Ghost Walk. That's pretty late Ghost Walk. I guess he didn't go the 1-1-1 build.
Yep. In the meantime, Scarlet could be in trouble. GH senses that he is being free farmed here.
Yeah, he knows about this Ursa getting farm and he wants to kill him.
And there's no support anywhere near. He will possibly fall. They're missing all around the map right now. So the best thing Scarlet could do is TP out of there if he's smart enough, or if he's aware about the situation now.
I don't think they will dive Scarlet if he remains where he is right now.
They're pushing tier 1 towers most definitely right now, since they Beastmaster picked up the Necronomicon, and so he's gonna use that book to force his way down. Visage does not have his familiars, but it looks like there might be some TP response coming from Witch Doctor if Assault.
I think he's just running there.
Yeah, they're gonna run. The Hawk.
Oh, this is
Ursa knows the Hawk
dangerous.
is there. TPs are coming in right now, and here comes the charge coming in right onto GH.
Oh, he's gonna stop
and
it!
right before he gets a scream. But however, Scarlet is gonna fall most definitely.
damn.
He's getting melted here. GH.
Oh, it's still gonna be worth it.
Doctor
That's the Witch
takes
Doctor
out his
ulti.
right. Looks like Visage is gonna die. Is Determined gonna fall? But no.
That is a clear win for Bendover. And Ara with another kill. He's a carry Witch Doctor.
Yeah, and it looks like. Oh,
Could
he's
they get
being
another one?
charged.
Ara doesn't really have mana. Oh, it's
they're
done.
gonna fall.
And Ara gets the kill.
A domination here from Witch Doctor.
He's
as you can
7
see.
and 2.
He's doing pretty damn well. Let's take a look at 7 and 2 already.
It's almost 10 minutes in the game. He has 7 kills.
It's been a very, very good fight here coming from Bendover. They've done so much work, and like I've said, in order to stop Elab's lineup at the moment, you have to be very aggressive in your approach against this team, and they have, killing Invoker a couple of times. He's been slow. He hasn't gotten his 5-minute behind in Madison like he usually has, and only this time he's gotten around 10 minutes. So it's a good job by them. In the bottom lane, you see Determined now, focusing on getting his Blink Dagger, because right now he's pretty well behind in that sense. This 4 right now is slowing Ursa down so much.
Yeah,
There's nothing
it's a
he can do.
nightmare.
Looks like he's saving up
I
for
don't
the
think
Blink
this
Dagger.
is a smart fight.
Oh, they're taking this.
I mean, there's a shallow
they're
grave
taking
up.
this.
It's
They're
a late
taking
shadow grave.
Shallow Grave didn't even come up. The bounces here are crazy, and he does Shallow Grave in the end. But in the end, the Visage is going to be caught off guard by Kekizor. Will he be able to
Yeah,
kill
he's
him? Yes,
dead.
he will. It looks like they gave up, stayed around
is
for too
going
long.
on?
Reggie is going to fall here. And Reggie does
Elab
fall. That's
don't
4
know what
kills.
to do right now.
That's insane. Determined does not have his Blink Dagger, is nowhere near the action right now. And it looks like it's going to be the mid-tier Tier 1 tower that could be falling right now. However, Ursa does fall, so that's gonna slow him down a bit when it comes to getting that Blink Dagger that he wanted to go for. Net worth right now looks like things could change with the medallion.
If you were Witch Doctor right now, with all this farm that you're getting, would you rush the Aghanims or would you go for an item like Glimmer Cape? That way, if you know a Sunstrike is landing on a stunned hero, you can glimmer him.
I have no idea. Really.
I mean, it's obvious now he's going for the Aghanims. He already got the point booster.
Yeah. I guess he's going for the Aghanim. He's doing so well. He's got so many kills. He got
I think maybe the
7
Spirit
assists.
Breaker can go for the Glimmer.
I don't know. I mean, that is a possibility.
He is the 5th position at this point.
Yeah. We could tell tell by that, but he's doing pretty well himself. He does have smoke ready. He's doing very important charges right now. His initiations have been on point. So
I think the team Bendover has been.
oh, there's a charging coming in, and it looks like it could be in big trouble.
They can't stop it. I mean,
Uh,
I still think he's dead.
he's gonna fall.
Oh, the wand, the magic stick kept him alive.
Yep.
Clutch.
And that's one ulti used.
Yeah, that's definitely a win for Elab.
Actually, now he's just going to go back to base, but he's quick enough to come back into.
Let's see the net worth up on the heroes.
Okay. So, so far.
I think Bendover would be happy with that. Much happier. Much.
Yeah, definitely. And looks like we have some rotations here. Looks like they want to go to Roche. However, they might be able to catch some Visage out or some Familiars. Gonna first push out the bottom lane.
Unfortunately for Bendover, Elab will always have more vision than them this game. They have the Gargoyles and they have the Hawk. It's just hard to do anything about that.
I mean, no matter how much they ward right now, it looks like here, Rage might be in trouble. Dust has been popped.
He's dead.
And Rage is gonna fall regardless of whatever he does now. Visage might be the next victim if he gets any closer.
Yeah, I
here.
don't think
It looks like Hamada is gonna be juked here along in the tree line. Hamada, does he realize that? Oh, he gets stunned.
Good micro.
Yeah, good micro skills coming from there.
Radiant's top tower
Are they
is
gonna
under
pursue
attack.
anything?
Almost.
No, they don't. But they're just gonna get some precious gold from the Familiars here. And I think they're gonna continue on this tier 1. While
Radiant structures are
GH here
fortified.
on the top lane. Fortification has
I
been
mean,
popped.
the entire team Bendover almost has the same net worth. That's so rare that you see that. And is this gonna be another kill? That is another kill.
Abarao might be in deep danger there, but he stays alive. Sunstrike does not land. Determined.
I'm
Trying to
actually
get that
surprised that Ursa hasn't attempted. I guess he knows about the vision, but usually at this point in the game, Ursa attempts Roshan. He went first item Blink, so he's looking to fight.
Okay, is there going to be an initiation here under the tier 1 tower? No, he decides not to. Hikis can really jump in, but he does have his drums. Net worth is not. I mean, Ursa's not that far behind. Oh look.
He's gonna catch up.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see what Poe goes next after this. Oh, actually, it's most probably going to be Gleaves after this mechanism, as we've seen so far in this tournament. Pretty standard build, really.
Yeah, it's a purge, so I guess they're gonna rely on that to remove all the stuff I spoke about earlier. I'm disappointed Ember Spirit didn't go Manta style a little bit, but
well, in the beginning of the game, Visage said he didn't really enjoy
his draft.
the picks the lineup, the draft he's done. Maybe that's because he realized that the Bendover's picks are much better. I mean, towards the late game, do you see Elab coming back at all? I don't think so.
I mean, the only hero Elab have that is, in my opinion, scary in the late game is an Invoker. You get him an Aghanim Scepter, you get him Octarine Core, he's a scary hero. That's him Super Saiyan. But I mean, Bendover, they got a Darkseer.
Uh-oh. Looks like there could be some movement here. It looks like Gave Up is gonna fall. No Shallow Grave for that team now. In the meantime,
I mean,
it looks like
this is shocking. This is shocking to see. Like, I feel like Elab, the roles have been reversed.
Elab are actually getting caught out for like first time in this tournament, and they're having a good. I think Bendover are putting a good fight here. In the meantime, you see Ursa taking this. And he does.
That was the Roche I was talking about.
These are and it looks like GH might be in big trouble here.
Oh, he
a
can't
charge
even get
comes
the roar
in,
off.
there's a roar gonna come off. No, he does not. He decides to use an ultimate.
I don't even know why he did that. I mean, whatever.
Overkill, but
it's not a long cooldown, but it's still just strange.
I guess he wants to get the kill for the quick Aghanims.
No, I was talking about Beastmaster. Why did he release his roar? You know you're dead at a point like that.
I guess he thought he'd roar and TP out. He didn't see the Witch Doctor and the rest of the crew coming in. In the meantime, GH Gave Up, has been dewarding. So far, Elab have protected the tier 1 tower in the mid for quite a long time.
I mean, you look at both sides, only one tier 1 tower down for both teams.
Yeah, but
so much fighting going on.
Yeah, it's been a very interesting game. Looks like there's gonna be moving a three-man
Three-man
stun here. There's nothing of what I can do. Poe is in DJ. Hamada might be in trouble.
What a vac! Oh, what a
Whoa!
wall!
The vacuum comes in. Determined, very low HP. Raji's gonna fall. However, in the meantime, Dust has been popped. Hamada is gonna chase him, and Ursa does fall.
Fantastic
GH
counter
is there,
initiation.
being chased. Hamada decides to back out of there. Looks like he's
They're
gonna
gonna
charge
get
back up, but
another
they gave
kill.
up. Ursa
He
does
blows up.
blink in. But
They're
is
going
a
for
huge
more.
Kikizor trying to catch up to GH, but there's no way he could do anything right now. Instead, they're going to go for the tier 1 tower in the mid, which is a better idea. And possibly go for objective gaming and go towards tier 1 or in tier 1 bottom, possibly.
That
or
counter
tier 2.
initiation was
In the meanwhile-
fantastic.
Oh, there's going to be a huge TP here. Oh, look, he's going to catch off guard.
Oops.
GH. It looks like what a lucky
Oh, he was like in the wrong place at the wrong time.
So that's going to be a tier 1 tower down south done for sure. We can see the gold exchange going
That was pretty
towards-
good reaction time by Ursa. The second he was spotted, he blinked in.
Yes, exactly. It was, and looks like tier 1 tower here is gonna be quick to fall. What do you think he's gonna go for next? Well, he's gonna go for a basher.
Yeah, it's a basher. And I'm guessing he'd complete the Vlads. I'm surprised he hasn't completed it yet.
I guess he doesn't want to get it. I don't know why. He just is okay with the casual, more of a mess, even though it would help most of his team. This is still not an attack.
Every time I hear Spirit Breaker roar, I'm expecting a
he's
kill.
charging.
Dyer's
Where
bottom
to though?
tower
We do
is
not
under
know.
attack.
He cancelled it.
He can't see it.
So, bright sides for Elab.
Well,
The Witch Doctor can always be interrupted while casting his ulti by the roar. And so can Ursa if he gets a BKB. The roar is key for them right now.
indeed. But Visage right now doesn't have the scepter, so I mean,
Yeah, Visage is not having nearly as an impactful game. He died too many times, 7 deaths.
yeah, it looks like Scarlet here.
Dyer's
Actually-
bottom tower is under attack.
He can't really do much. But it looks like a Visage here.
And
This
Dark
one is-
Seer with the top farm right now. His vacuum into the wall was really good.
Dyer's bottom
Yeah, he's on
Nice
really well.
dodge.
Poe might be in big trouble. Speaking of which, he does get roared on. It looks like he. Oh, and
It gets interrupted.
gets interrupted by.
Radiant's top tower is
But in the meantime, the fighting is still continued.
Yeah, they look like they lost
It
this
looks
fight
like
really
Kikizor
bad.
could be in trouble, and this is not something they wanted right now.
3-2-2.
Amada was nowhere near there.
Yeah.
Neither was it. Let's take a look at the graphs after that. It has dipped down, but
It's gonna
still
dip down more once it.
Towers are gonna
Yeah.
be taken. Now it's gonna be a tier 1 tower. No buybacks from PBO, and I don't see a reason why they should. But this is, if I was Bendover, I wouldn't be happy with that at all. I wouldn't be comfortable with my lead.
I wouldn't either, but I'm pretty happy that my Ursa's still farming.
Yeah, he's got this basher.
Radiant's
This Ursa's gonna be
bottom
scary.
tower
I
is
mean,
fallen.
he's gonna be really scary.
Yep. Meantime, Hamada farming up. Support's doing pretty well on the Bendover side, but looks like Witch Doctor needs that BKB against that Invoker.
I still think a Glimmer Cape would be such a good item in this game.
Yes, that would work too. Anything that would prevent them from being.
I mean,
Exposed.
their main plan, Elab, is basically set up someone for a burst damage and kill him while he's stunned. Glimmer Cape saves you.
Yeah, but Elab have good AOE.
They do. But Glimmer Cape reduces the magic damage you take by 80%, I think.
Anyways, Lotus Orb picked up.
Lotus Orb. Okay, that's an alternative. That's an alternative. I think Lotus Orb will cancel the Beast.
Anyways, looks
Beastmaster
like someone's
ult.
in trouble, and that's Raji.
Yeah, he's dead.
Casket's been used.
I think he's still dead. Yeah.
Wow. But just used.
You know, we've been talking about all these players for Elab.
Oh,
Wow.
looks like GH.
He reflected it!
Does use it.
Oh my god!
And a huge
That
wall
was
fall.
huge!
Visage does fall and die in the end.
That was a huge play. He reflected Beastmaster's roar.
Dyer's middle
That
tower is under
was,
attack.
for me, the play of the tournament so far.
Man, I don't even know what this, what his item does, man. I haven't played in a year.
Well,
I
in a
just-
nutshell, you click it, and you click on a hero,
Yeah.
including yourself, an orb comes around you, and you reflect the next spell cast on you,
So it's like a blade mail.
but for spells. And he reflected Beastmaster's Roar. He changed the entire fight. That was beautiful.
I was wondering why he was stunned for such a long time.
That was breathtaking, really.
And that was a beautiful follow-up after. This could be GG if... Oh, huge stun.
I mean, it
but
doesn't
that does
matter
not
at this
really
point.
mean anything. Hegazor does get a double searing chains here. If there's a follow-up to...
I mean, now they should back up. Beastmaster's back.
Wow. Looks like Scarlet could be in big trouble.
Oh my god,
The
Ursa's.
casket does go up, but there's no ward here. He has
Oh, they're going in.
However, Hamada is coming in. He's very serious about this assault here. But
This Ursa killed all the gargoyles. I mean, Ursa's out of control.
But they're going to continue their assault regardless of who's here and who's not. Zoom out to get a better picture of what's going on. And it looks like there's going to be a huge charge.
Oh, the cask is just bouncing all over the place.
Followed by, but a quick buyback by Ursa there.
That's just a roar out of panic, to be honest. I mean, the fire elementals are gonna get the Spirit Breaker, I think.
And it looks like they're gonna try to get away here. It looks like Witch Doctor has to die. There's no way they can.
Spirit Breaker stayed a little too long, and I think he's gonna pay for it.
Yeah, he charged up, but he cancelled it. So
there we go. That's 678 gold given away to Invoker. I don't think he should have stayed, but let's put that aside for now because his spell reflect is still got me. I don't know. I'm dazed.
I think that item caught Beastmaster by surprise. So, anyways.
I think it got all of us by surprise.
Yeah, true. Experience there. Well, it looks like...
You know, we were talking about how good Ara has been playing and how good Darkseer has been this game, but Hamada has been on point with his Spirit Breaker. I mean, a lot of people think Spirit Breaker is kind of a wonky hero. He can be funny, a little funny sometimes, sloppy looking. Hamada has done everything right with him. He's 9-3 and 14.
And speaking of supports that are doing pretty well,
yeah,
we have an Aghanims pick up on the Witch Doctor.
Not bad.
Interesting stuff here from Bendover. In the meantime, it's going to be interesting to see how many bounces he gets here with the vacuum.
I'm not sure I like what Invoker has gone for this game in the item builds. He went for the Blink Yules, which is usually a ganking build. You blink in, Yule someone, and Sunstrike with the Meteor. But right now, they're not the ones doing the ganking.
He needed it to have some sustain, to try to stay in the fight longer because he's been caught out so many times so far this game. And even though Elab have the better vision, in my opinion, with the Eagle, etc., but Bendover are just closing them down. They're denying them space to breathe.
I would think of Force Staff. You know, a Blink is very aggressive. Force Staff is more defensive utility. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Anyways, GH just casually roaming in the opponent's half.
Invoker is still doing very good on farm if you look at it, and he was helped out with the 600 something gold he got from killing Spirit Breaker.
We haven't seen much of. Well, we haven't really seen.
So what's
much.
Ursa saving for? Oh, he's saving for the Sacred Relic to complete his Abyssal Blade.
Most probably.
He wants that guaranteed stun.
Yeah, and he would have to lock. I mean, Elab,
almost. Roshan's almost up.
Elab are suffering from not having a late game hero. I mean, a BKB could easily take what's his face out of the picture.
I mean, they have a team that rotates around the push strat, and they're not pushing very much.
Looks like Invoker could be in big trouble here. He does blink away. Is there going to be a follow up from the rest of the team?
I think
yes,
he's very good play.
This is why you get to use. But he'll be.
He still gets caught. He's done for.
And he's gonna fall.
That hurts. And Ursa's cash is now he's a highest net worth again. And the courier's almost dead. That's a little sloppy.
Now it's gonna be interesting to see how the vacuum works here. Slide of Fist with the Battle Fury is gonna be very helpful here. In the meantime, GH.
It's a little late though, the Battle Fury, I feel.
Yep, so it looks like we have an alliance on our hand, a GH pushing in the bottom. But he's going to TP back into the lane because he can't really push much. Minus armor working.
I actually think they're going to let them. They're going to let them out.
Oh, what a huge blink and a bash on Termin.
I don't know about that.
Amado charges in and then gets the hell out of there.
He's still got the Lotus Orb. Oh, if he used the Lotus Orb.
Doesn't use it on time. Does he use it now?
He can't.
No, he does not. Yes, he does.
Oh, it gets back on
Visage,
but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, it's too late now. Wow. A vacuum with the wall!
Oh my god!
With the Battle Fury! Invoker is gonna fall.
Like,
no, he does
that
not.
Was incredible.
He's the only one that survives. Is there gonna be a blink
that
up?
Was incredible. Okay, Darkseer is is suddenly he jumped into the lead of the MVP performance of this game.
Barracks are under attack.
I thought that fight was going to go towards the Elab's way, but they quickly got back because of the wall coming from.
That was
Darkseid.
incredible.
Radiant's courier
That was a 5-man wall.
That was 4-man.
Oh,
Invoker
4-man?
did not die. Yeah.
4-man wall into Sleight of Fists with Battle Fury.
The Sleight of Fist was what
Yeah.
did the most damage there.
Definitely.
It looks like another vacuum here, but to know.
I mean, this
there's
Ursa's
nothing
not
mi-
scared of
Darkseer
anything.
does fall though. Scarlet could be in big danger, and he's gonna
Yeah.
fall. He does not.
That's what you get for not being scared of anything. That's
Yeah.
1,293 gold going to Visage.
fallen.
Yep, and it looks like there's a chase going on here. Roshan is gonna be up right now. Looks like
A
Kikizor.
little greedy from Ember.
Don't be stupid. And he's gonna fall back. Oh, but did you see Hamada coming in?
Hamada's like a
Hamada's-
superhero.
Is he gonna take
Oh,
one for
he
the
did-
team? He's gonna
He
take one for
cast
the
the
team.
Lotus Orb on Ember, did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that was him being a martyr.
He wanted to take one for the team. In the meantime, Roche is gonna be under assault right now. This is Elab's hope for trying to come back to this game. Kikizor does, Ember Spirit
I
does.
hope they don't try and take this because it would be a wouldn't be smart.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
I'm pretty sure they realize right now that Invoker is their best chance.
Yep, and there needs to be a BKB up on any of these heroes. Right now, that's not the case. But
I mean, I honestly feel the thing that's pushing them away from the BKB is Beastmaster's Roar going through it. Maybe a Lincoln's? I feel like the reason they took Lotus Orb.
Isn't really a big idea. It isn't really a big deal in my opinion.
I mean, it's not useless to get a BKB because
So far, the roars haven't really been on point.
Yeah, the two heroes you'd think would get BKBs are Ursa and Spiritbreaker.
Yeah, most probably that's pretty much it. And Spiritbreaker's been
But I
doing-
feel like Spiritbreaker bypassed it when he went for the Lotus Orb, and he was like, I'm not gonna be immune to your magic, I'm gonna reflect it.
Yep. Right now, though, they're gonna be assaulting this bottom tier 3 tower.
I mean, if they go on to win this tournament, that Lotus Orb moment for Spiritbreaker,
Dire's
it would be like a moment that changed everything.
well, the game is not over.
Yeah. Obviously, that's very premature.
So looks
Just
like,
I'm just getting Bendover fans dreaming a little bit.
so let's see this tier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I guess
attack.
there's gonna be an assault here on this tier 2.
Dire's top tower is
Well,
under
Sleight of
attack.
Fist. Kikizor under
I think
much
he.
stress.
Oh,
Is he gonna be?
oh, he had the flame guard.
Yeah,
and he
but he
gets
does
some.
kill those familiars off. So he does get a good amount of gold, 1k gold
Oh,
right there.
so-
Radiant's bottom tower
Ready?
Is he
under
going for
attack.
Scotty or a Manta?
Most probably a Scotty.
If he goes Manta, I'll be so happy.
I think it's gonna
I've
be
been
a
talking
Scotty.
about it for ages.
It's most likely gonna be a Scotty. It would make sense. He needs to get a little tanky. He's not really lasting that long in fights because of his.
Let's see the net worth.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yeah, Invoker doing a good job of keeping up, I have to say, but I think Bendover have a significant lead right now.
So double damage rune there. Booker has. Looks like there is a teleportation here. Looks like they want to push this bottom lane that seems to be always.
Oh, a
under
smoke.
Smoke has been used. Quicksmith.
This could be big.
Ursa
Double
with a
damage? Oh,
Ursa has a BKB.
he has a BKB, yeah, there you go. It's gonna be a wasted smoke, unfortunately, for
Yep.
them.
It's now just time to push this bottom lane. Meantime, Ara is gonna cut this lane off. Roshan's gonna be, the age is gonna be up for another 2 minutes. So this fight would suit Invoker big time. But he'll be surprised by the Blackbeard,
So,
BKB 10
Invoker
seconds.
now has his Aghanims.
Yep, but will that make a difference once you have a Ursa on you with the Basher and BKB?
No, but it will make a difference once he gets his Octarine core. He combines those two items. His cooldowns are so low, where he will be spamming spells out, and he might as well kill the rest of Ursa's team before even focusing on Ursa.
Uh-oh. This is not what Scarlet needs to do right now. He's being a little bit too aggressive.
What?
And Poe goes for the Darkseer. Oh,
No, you're kidding me. That's very unfortunate. That's the Ursa that's caught there, and he's DC'd. I'm guessing that's why he got caught there.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate.
This is gonna set them back.
I mean, I'm just worried now when they're trying to disengage if they lose even more heroes.
Well, there's no way they could help Scarlet right now. Unless I don't know. No way. Where is Darkseer? He's out of. He wants to come out of nowhere.
You know, they could still probably win this team fight even without Ursa, but it's gonna require the vacuum into the wall while the Death Ward is going.
Pretty interesting. Slardar has a Ghost Scepter up.
Ghost Scepter, just to save him from Ursa, literally.
Like, no, Ursa and Witch Doctor.
And Emperor. So it is actually a good item. You don't see it on Slardar, but.
You could go for something like an Ethereal Blade.
Oh no. To save a teammate?
Yeah.
I guess.
But does Ethereal Blade not help you and a teammate at the same time anymore?
No, they changed it.
Only one person
Yeah.
now, right? So it could be helpful. This is a moment where a DC could actually make you lose a tournament.
I hope that's not the case. I mean, I just hope it's not the case that it will come down to something like this.
See what happens.
I really have to commend these guys because I really enjoyed the playoff for third place, best of 3. But this has been really fun to cast, this final. In specific, this game too.
Yes, indeed. It's been interesting. This has been like one of those games where yeah, this tournament in general has been very fun to cast and enjoyable to watch, even though there was some games where is it really even, but we got to see some teams at their best this weekend. So we have a quick reconnect.
We're back, guys. Alright then, let's see how this pans out. I'm just worried about the Slardar that's about to blink in and stun.
Looks like they keep him alive. He does pop his
What?
BKB. Slardar is gonna stay alive here. He's gonna die actually. GH does blink in. However,
There's
Poe
the
does
ulti.
try to use his ward, but that does not come use at all. But guess who else dies? Looks like Hamada is in big trouble as Square
Ooh,
Slide
the
of Fist
damage.
tries to come in, but does not help at all. Cascade does try to come in here, try to pause. Looks like a flying Cascade comes in here. Looks like GH tries to
It's
finish
not looking
him
good
off.
for them.
He does have a TP if he wants to. And there's no way.
Yeah.
Ursa is gonna try to
this
come
is
back
bad.
into this. Raji gets away safely.
I
Now he's
mean,
gonna
you
be
kite
kited
Ursa
around.
all day. That's the rule with Ursa. 5-man wipe. See, this is what I was worried about.
They were able to keep Ursa alive.
It's a 5-man wipe that all started with a DC, and
The
you just hate to see it happen, you know?
Darkseer was the first one to die, and that was costly. He did help with his Guardian Gleaves, however, we didn't see a wall or a vacuum at all. That's what usually dealt massive amounts of damage, as we saw earlier. And the ward was used prematurely by the
Yeah, it was one of the
Witch
first
Doctor.
missteps from Ara this game. I just think, is Witch Doctor going for a BKB next?
He should, honestly, but looks like I don't think he will. He's gone for a Ghost Scepter.
I mean, I understand like why he wouldn't. Again, I go to the Roar, because he knows that even if he pops a BKB, the Roar will interrupt him. But as long as he sees the Roar go off, if he pops a BKB and does his Death Ward, nothing can interrupt him.
Yeah, exactly. But now it looks like there might be a smoke here.
I'm just wondering, why Ghost Scepter?
Visage will likely fall.
Got him.
Wow.
Good.
Looks like you have a blink
Good
here
blink
coming
by
in. Roar!
Slardar.
Kekizor does melt.
Great counter
Pretty easy.
initiation.
Hamada's in big trouble. He gets used up. Witch
Ooh,
Doctor
Witch
pops his
Doctor.
ward, but it won't do much.
It's
pretty much
still
far.
going. It's still going.
The bounces are just being crazy right now. And at the moment, there's no follow-up here. However, gave up.
Ursa.
Does melt. GH tried to follow here.
Ursa
Casket.
going
GH
for
is
more.
gonna try to follow here. Is this a throw here by Scarlet?
Oh no.
Looks like Scarlet is gonna
Oh my
gonna
God.
follow as well.
Elab with the wind beneath their wings. Excuse the cheesiness, but they're really punishing Bendover for that
Right
one
now,
last team fight.
the only help is with buybacks, and of course, yes, they're gonna force buybacks. Are they gonna force a TP here? Wow. Instead of TPing to Fountain and being safe,
I mean, look how
Ursa decides to
aggressive.
buyback as
Look
well.
how aggressive Invoker's being where he's
Now,
standing.
I guess they baited out the TPs. Now they're happy.
I mean, let's take a look at the net worth after that, and then let's look at the graphs. Yeah,
Invoker.
crazy. Look at that. Look at Invoker's net worth compared to everyone. Oh my God, it's a 3-2-2. It's a throw.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that.
that's unfortunate. It's
Yeah.
just unfortunate how it happened. That not to take anything away from Elab. I thought Elab's counter initiation in that last fight was brilliant.
It looks like Ara could be in trouble. GH right there.
Thinking about it. There we go.
Oh, there you go. That's where it all begins.
Ursa wants the creeps. That is a lot of gold for creeps. 200 each.
Yeah, and now mid lane can be pushed down by this Invoker. Tornado misses half.
Assault Curious on Visage. I didn't even know he was mounting that farm.
Well, I mean, it's probably like his second major item, and it's 36 minutes into the game, so it's about
True.
time. Scotty coming late on the Ember Spirit though.
I think Ember Spirit is so far behind.
Yeah, he was doing so well, but then he just.
I mean, his
stopped
Battle
farming.
Fury came a little late, so he never. And then they immediately started getting into a lot of team fights, so he didn't even get to farm with his Battle Fury. Smoke coming in from Elab.
Smoke coming in. Ghost Walk on the Invoker. Will they be able to catch anybody off guard?
Hmm.
Darkseer does pick up a Shiva's Guard. Looks like there's another counter smoke here. Doesn't really catch anybody.
Well, we are gonna get our first 40-minute game, guys.
Be interesting. Is this game gonna be a throw, or are
It would really hurt Bendover if it was. I mean,
yeah they've gone so they went so far and then this happened.
he knows they're around the corner.
Yeah. From experience, they should watch out. As soon as the stun comes in from Beastmaster, there's a follow-up Sunstrike, so they need to be on their toes.
That's where, again, a Glimmer Cape or even a Force Staff could save your teammate from that Sunstrike.
So
I don't know.
yeah, the tables have turned. This Witch Doctor only has a level 2. It's not really level 16 there compared to Visager's level 17, Dazzle's level 11, but does have a Glimmer Cape.
And the Force Staff, both items I was talking about.
So I don't know what's next for them. Looks like he's gonna go for an Assault Cuirass himself.
Yeah,
Break it,
that's
but-
because they're countering their armor strat with another armor strat.
Yeah, and right now, as soon as we thought that Bendover could possibly take this to a game 3, D-Lab has gotten back into the game.
Yeah, they did. Thinking about Roche, I think, Elab.
Push is up.
Look at that, he doesn't even hesitate. Visage is melting Roche 1v1 practically. He just got help. Do they know about this?
I'm surprised that they haven't even thought about taking Roshan.
No wards whatsoever, not one. Just one really defensive ward.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Booker. One tough guy to kill. Lincoln's Sphere.
Yeah, because Lincoln's cancels the Beastmaster Roar.
Yep, and that's what he pretty much needs right now. We'll see if I don't know.
I think it still cancels it. There might have been a change where it doesn't anymore, but I guess we'll find out in a bit.
Looks like Radiant side are gonna apply a pressure here down towards the top lane. Hamada still playing pretty safe. Needs a couple thousand for that Assault Caress. The bottom lane, we have Visage being a nuisance and pushing down this bottom lane along with the Force
How the
Spirit.
tables have turned. I mean, they haven't left their half in how long?
I think this game is gonna be a long one. Neither team is confident enough to push up into tier 3.
Well, it's so hard to push up against an Ember, but they should be doing it right now because his farm isn't that great.
Yeah.
If he gets a Daedalus, then you can't push up high ground.
Yeah. Kikizor might be caught out here.
It's pretty funny. He gets it.
Yep, and he's keep on gifting him that gold, but I guess right now
Let's see the
gold.
net worths.
Looks like a charge here coming on to Raiju. He will blink away. Will he keep on? He'll continue on to his
Yeah, the double
assault here.
damage that.
Visage is there. Looks like Hamada is in big trouble. Hamada will fall this time around. It doesn't really work out. However, GH is in big trouble. He uses his cheese to come back to life here. Kekizor trying to do much damage, but the ward is just blowing him away. The wall is put out of nowhere, and Boker just melting these heroes.
Losing the fight.
Ursa falls. Poe will fall as well. He has a blink. He does blink away safely. Will he be able to TP here? I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why he decided to go.
I mean, that was really well played by Elab. I thought the ward did so much damage and they still won the fight. So they didn't just win it. They almost wiped them, and they didn't lose anyone.
Yeah, and here we can see the recap there.
Okay, this is now, I think, Elab's game to lose.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way that Bendover can come back after this. Even though I expected Bendover to easily grasp this game, but you could take a look at the experience right here.
Radiant's middle
They've
tower
gone
is
so
under
high,
attack.
but after that they just started to dip down.
It was that.
There was this plateau period where they did nothing. They didn't farm. They just roamed around the map. They lost the Roche pit, and then of course you had a disconnect coming from Ursa. Whether it was a disconnect or
that's
not.
what started everything, though.
Yeah, and then it all went downhill from there. I guess that's fate in the end. And right now, both tier 3 bottom and
Has fallen.
middle is under siege.
They smell blood.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Or staff. He gets away. This utility starter doing pretty decent there. We've seen some good things from him. Raji got an Octarine core.
Okay, get ready for a light show.
So
I personally love playing Invoker when I have Aghanim's Octarine. It's just you could spam spells. Watch this.
however, Invoker is gonna come in.
He gets
BKBs need to be
Look at that,
popped
look at that,
now.
look at that Invoker.
Hamada does not have a BKB, so he's not gonna be in any use at all. However, the CBS is gonna be in big trouble, and he does fall. Gave up is gonna fall as well. Hamada is gonna be focusing on him.
The bad team.
Scarlet does not have a BKB anymore, and he does melt. But however,
Invoker
there
is
might be a
just
comeback here
spamming
coming in from
spells.
Elab. Elab with the core, Octarine core on the
I
Invoker.
use his death ward right before he dies. Just add insult to injury.
There's no way he can get back from this, man. And now they're gonna be pushing down this mid lane.
I mean,
They're gonna take this Rex.
Invoker gets the Sunstrike kill.
No, he's actually down here in the bottom lane. He does have boost of travel. And he does follow up on Kekizor. Will Kekizor fall? Yes, he will. Hamada will try to do something. Buyback coming from
It's
Kekizor to try to
desperation
redeem
time.
himself. But I think it's GG from now. Determined, trying to get something on Kikizor, but that's not going to last long at all. Hamada does try to charge, but that's too late. And it looks like Hamada will most likely
Damage
fall
coming
here.
through.
Bash,
Oh,
bash.
he reflects the Yules.
And it looks like he does die. And in the end, buyback coming from Hamada, but it's too late. Nothing's going to happen now. And
ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all
like
she wrote.
Mid tier 3 tower down.
They're going for megas.
Nothing significant as of now. It looks like they're going to go for megas. They're going to go for all three. They're going strong here. Gave up might fall, but he will heal himself up and he'll use Shovel Grave if needed. But
A weave to keep them tanky enough to stay.
Kekizor just dealing no damage at all. All this farm, he has no damage. Wall, no wall. He was too late with the wall. He should have used the wall first before the Scotty, but that didn't then work. Sorry, before the
casual
the Shivas. And now Shiva's on GH as well. Charge coming in from Hamada. He's too tanky to kill, but he does kill him off anyway. Ward coming out.
I mean,
TP, he'll be able to TP away safely. And a casual tornado from the end of the world that goes and takes Hamada out of the game. I'm surprised that the amount of kills that Bendover still have, regardless of them being stomped on. They do get 2 or 3 kills here
because
and there.
at one point in this game, they were kind of doing the stomping themselves.
And now it's just a turnaround. So, I don't see a way back for them right now.
I think Elab have been the best team in the tournament.
Yes, they have. And even
I
under
think
pressure.
Bendover was putting up one of the best performances I've seen in the tournament this game. But it all started with that DC, and Elab really know how to punish you. You make a mistake, they really punish you.
Yeah, and
the thing is, like, Bendover were getting a lot of kills at one point in the game, but they weren't pushing objectives fast enough.
they did get one tier 3 down.
They did,
mid,
but I'm talking about, like, you know, Roche and stuff like that.
Yeah, once the second Roche fell to Elab in the third, then they were in big
Elab,
trouble.
they get 2 kills, they go Roche. You know, they force you either buy back or we get this objective.
Yeah.
This Invoker has gone Super Saiyan, it's done.
We had the refresher orb ready as well.
Yeah, so now we get to see the Wombo combo if he's good at it.
Most likely he will. Now, Roshan is going to be up. Not too soon. Not too far either. Ikizor does have a Christophus, but his damage output is just too small right now.
I mean, he just got his Crystallis and it's 47 minutes into the game.
Scarlet doesn't have much damage either. Their
Well,
carries-
Ursa doesn't need as much damage, to be fair. He has his Fury swipes.
I know, but
But Ember Spirit, he's supposed to be your main source of damage in this team. And the Witch Doctor's Death Ward, but I mean, is he level 16 yet? Please tell me he's level 16 after all this time.
47 minutes in
Yeah,
the game,
he's just
finally
level
is.
16, thank God.
Yeah. And now.
I mean, now Elab know that the longer the game goes on, the more of an advantage they have, simply because they got 2 racks. They're getting less gold right now. Bendover are getting less gold.
And Heaven's Halberd has been picked up by the Slaughter, so that's even more problems for the Ursa when the BKB
Yeah,
stops.
I mean, BKB wears off and then Ursa's out of the fight.
There's 6 seconds as well. 6 seconds BKB. So
Well, that's the biggest criticism of Ursa, right? He is so easy to kite around, and we've seen that a couple of times. Elab have played it perfectly.
Yep. Well, now let's continue on. See what they do. Looks like they're waiting for the next Roche. As you can see, gave up, was just looking around, and he's just gonna stay there until the Roche comes up. The Roche is up now. We'll start pinging Roche.
And after this is going to be the GG push.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Sheepstick picked up on a message. Plus cheese, gave up. Brother this time.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna
Just
be a
walking
for-
past
Now it's
gems.
time for the GG push. They dropped it.
You'd probably say that that's That's all she wrote.
Yeah. Now GH pushing this bottom lane. Has bit some travel. Gonna push up this top lane. It looks like Poe might be in big trouble. He's being stunned
Yeah,
repeatedly by those
he's
birds.
dead.
Why is he right here at this moment? He's being caught out. No buyback on him. He's been in the beginning he was alright, but towards the end of the game he's been certainly a letdown. He's been jumping in too early. I mean he was doing okay, but he either jumps too late or too early.
He had a monster vacuum into wall.
Yeah, he had a good he had a couple of good plays, but right there when
Rajix is pausing the game to pop open a bottle of champagne, it seems.
anyways, looks like there's some lags, and this is their final resort.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They're afraid to initiate,
Radiant's top
Scarlet.
barracks are under attack.
not doing anything.
Yeah. That's a nice sleight of fists. I mean, imagine a Daedalus when he did that.
Radiant's
Yeah,
top
no
barracks
damage.
has fallen.
Well, we're jumping.
Ursa's in trouble. He popped BKB. They disengage until BKB wears off.
Now have mega creeps.
Mega creeps up,
Here they are.
but the amount of damage is insane.
I mean, Ursa's dying to the fire elementals.
Radiant's
right
middle
there.
tower is under
It looks
Oh,
like,
it's the
low
light show.
pressure. Amada tried to do something,
GG.
but can't.
And we have our
GG.
tournament winners, Elab. The best of the team of the tournament has taken it. Congratulations for the team from Lebanon. Congratulations for Bendover for making it quite a game to watch and earning the second place prize money of 4,000 dirhams.
Yep, it was fun casting for this league, and thanks for watching. It was really
We'd love to have you again. And I really think Bendover have made a name for themselves
Yes, indeed.
in this tournament. And I think Elab have justified the favorites tag some people put on them.
Yes, indeed. Rajix being a very good player himself. I've seen him play here in Dubai himself when he's come over to LAN tournaments, and he's a really good player, and his team was really good too.
Congratulations again to Elab. We will be back for the closing in a bit, guys.